Have you ever wondered why some married women seek affairs outside their marriage? From the outside, it may seem incomprehensible. They have a stable life, a loving partner, children, and everything that many would consider a perfect life. And yet, some of them cross that forbidden line. Society tends to judge quickly, but behind every decision, there are hidden reasons, unspoken dissatisfactions, and emotional needs that are not always visible at first glance. Today, we are diving into one of the most uncomfortable and least discussed truths about human relationships: why wives seek lovers. What is behind this decision that can completely change lives? If this question has ever crossed your mind, or if you simply want to understand female psychology on a deeper level, stay until the end, because what you're about to hear might completely change your perspective on relationships. The truth is, although many men struggle to accept it, women do not always seek an affair purely for physical pleasure. Most of the time, the trigger goes far beyond the superficial. In many cases, a woman's desire to look for something outside her marriage stems from a deep emotional need that is not being fulfilled at home. And this, my friend, is what most men fail to understand. Imagine a woman who has been in a stable relationship for years. Everything seems to be in place: a home, children, financial stability. But something is missing. That spark that once made her heart race has faded. Her husband, though a good man, has fallen into routine. He no longer looks at her the way he used to, no longer makes her feel special. And this is where it all begins. The first reason a married woman may seek an affair is emotional hunger. Unlike men, women tend to prioritize emotional connection over physical desire. Of course, physical attraction is important, but what truly captivates them is feeling valued, admired, and desired. Think about it. A woman may have everything she needs materially, but if she does not feel emotionally connected to her partner, she will start feeling empty. A lack of compliments, a lack of deep conversations, the absence of small gestures of affection. All of this can make a woman feel invisible in her own relationship. And when someone else comes along and gives her the attention she craves, the doors of temptation begin to open. Those little compliments like, "You look beautiful today," or "I love the way you smell," might seem insignificant to many men, but to a woman, they can mean everything. Because in that moment, someone is truly seeing her. Someone is making her feel special again. And when a woman feels seen, valued, and desired, she may begin to develop an emotional connection that often turns out to be far more powerful than any physical attraction. But the lack of passion also plays a key role. At the beginning of a relationship, everything is excitement, adrenaline, long nights, and passionate kisses. But over time, that flame starts to fade and intimacy turns into nothing more than a routine. Quick, emotionless sex, always in the same positions, at the same time. It's as if desire has been buried under the weight of daily life. The woman begins to feel like just a life partner, not a lover. And this is when many start fantasizing about feeling desired again, about experiencing that butterfly in the stomach sensation they once felt when they were younger. It's not that they are actively looking to cheat. It's that their body and mind crave the return of that lost passion. Another often overlooked factor is when a husband stops being a man and becomes just a friend. It sounds harsh, but it's the truth. Many women feel trapped in relationships where their partner has lost the confident, passionate, dominant energy that once attracted them. Instead, they see someone who is focused on paying bills, running errands, and maintaining the household, but who has completely lost his masculine spark. Women need to feel protected, admired, and most importantly, they need a man who makes them feel like they are with someone who leads, who makes decisions, who surprises and challenges them. But when a man loses that masculine edge and becomes too predictable or passive, the woman unconsciously starts seeking someone who can awaken that wild side that has been dormant for years. Lack of appreciation also plays a fundamental role. Many women dedicate their lives to taking care of their families, keeping the household in order, and making sure everything runs smoothly. But how often do they truly feel valued for it? A simple thank you or a compliment about how they look can make all the difference. But when those little gestures disappear, the woman starts feeling invisible. And when someone else comes along and notices the small things her husband has ignored for years, a spark is lit. one that can be very difficult to extinguish. But perhaps one of the most unexpected reasons is the desire to feel young again. As the years go by, many women start to miss the excitement, adventure, and freedom they once had. They remember what it felt like to go out with friends, to catch the eyes of men on the street, to feel desired and alive. And when the routine of marriage pulls them into a monotonous and predictable life, the urge to relive those moments can become almost irresistible. It's important to understand that most women don't cheat out of malice or a desire to destroy their family. They do it as a silent cry for help, a desperate attempt to feel alive again, to recapture emotions they thought were lost forever. If a man wants to prevent his partner from falling into temptation, he must remember one crucial thing. Never let routine kill the excitement. Desire isn't sustained by love alone. It thrives on mystery, passion, and small daily gestures that make a woman feel like the most special person in the world. If you can combine the security of a stable relationship with the thrill of the unknown, you won't just keep your woman by your side, you'll make her fall in love with you over and over again. But the most surprising part of all this is that many times women aren't even fully aware of it. Most who seek an affair don't do it with the intention of betraying or hurting their partner. It all begins with something as simple as an innocent conversation, a message that arrives at just the right moment, or a glance that awakens something they thought had been lost for years. What starts as a mere distraction can slowly turn into an emotional addiction, because when a woman feels truly heard, understood, and valued, a bond is formed, one that can be even stronger than physical attraction. And this is the part that many men fail to grasp. The real danger isn't in the body, it's in the mind. When a woman connects emotionally with another man, the relationship is almost as good as lost. Unlike men, who can often separate physical attraction from emotions, for most women, emotions are what truly make them give themselves completely. So, how can a man prevent his partner from seeking an affair? The answer isn't in expensive gifts or luxury vacations. It's in the small, everyday details. The unexpected messages, the words of admiration, the looks that make her feel like she's still the most beautiful woman in the world. Female desire is fueled by the mind, imagination, and emotions. If you want a woman to have eyes only for you, you must learn to conquer her mind every single day. Ask her how she feels, surprise her with little gestures, give her genuine compliments, and never let routine take over the relationship. But it's also important to remember that women are naturally drawn to men who exude strong masculine energy, those who are confident, have goals, take the lead, and don't let life control them. If you want a woman to feel attracted to you, you must become the kind of man who awakens her feminine side with just a glance. Confidence, passion, and mystery are the key ingredients to keeping attraction alive in a long-term relationship. No matter how many years have passed, you can always reignite the spark if you dare to break the routine and surprise her. And here's the big truth that few are willing to admit. A woman who feels emotionally fulfilled, admired, and desired will never seek an affair outside her relationship. Because when a woman finds a man who knows how to stimulate both her mind and body, she has no reason to look elsewhere. But the most interesting part of all this is that you can use this knowledge not only to keep your partner by your side, but also to attract other women, even those who are married or committed. When you understand how the female mind works, you hold a power that very few men truly grasp. Women may appear to have a perfect life on the surface, but if they don't feel valued, desired, and understood, they will be willing to risk everything for the one man who can make them feel those emotions again. And that man could be you. However, with this power comes great responsibility. This isn't about manipulation or playing with women's emotions. It's about understanding them and learning to connect with them on a deeper level. So, if you want to become the kind of man women can't resist, start by working on yourself. Build your confidence, improve your communication skills, develop strong masculine energy, and never stop surprising the woman by your side. Because when a woman feels she's with a man who makes her feel truly alive, she won't just stay with him. She'll do everything in her power to win him over day after day. If you've made it this far, it's because you want to become the kind of man who understands the deepest secrets of the female mind. So, if you want to learn more about how to attract, seduce, and connect with women using Stoic philosophy and masculine psychology, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. See you in the next one. Good luck with your relationships.